Hi everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrap Edit Creations. Today I'm going to share some more layouts from the Happiest Place Cut Above layout kit, as well as the Sparkle and Shine from Kelly Baxter Fitzgerald. So I've done 2 sets from the Cut Above layout kit and 1 from Kelly. The ones I'm going to focus today on are this one right here and this one right here. I still have this one to do, and I haven't figured out which one I'm going to put on that yet. Okay, so let me set that aside real quick. Here's the sticker sheet with all the paper stuff. Just share those. This one's got that swirlies on the back. This one, yellow stripes, yellow sunburst, stripes, zigzag or diagonal stripes, my goodness. That one and these are the same right here. Okay, let me put that sticker sheet up on top because I remember correctly when I was working on the second layout, I had wanted to put 100% fun on that. So I want to readdress that when I get to it. Okay, so the first layout I'm going to share today is this dream one. And I had created it exactly like it was here, aside from the flip-flop that they put here. I did not, let me look here. Yeah, I did not put a flip-flop. I had 4 pictures. I have not done the journaling yet. I need to think about that. It was kind of mixed for the day. So these are just kind of random shots. I'm going to say ish on that. This was Nora on the ferry going over that we took her picture. So the flower is not visible in that, but there's, her with her little pins and everything. So about midway through this day, James had fallen, and so they had to rush him over to the little on-site clinic to just kind of make sure he was okay. And so we just had some time alone with Nora while we were waiting for them to come back, and we took a picture of her right here in front of, I believe that's Snow White. It looks like Snow White to me. I'm going to say it's Snow White. It was just a really pretty fountain, and then we were down by King Triton, and he's made out of wood, which I think is really amazingly cool. And then this right here just says Nora. It was when we were coming out of It's a Small World that they displayed her name, and that was the only name I actually caught, but I thought that was really cool. So this picture, this page, this everything is about Nora, and the reason why it's just Nora is because James was, like I said, at that clinic, so we had some extra time with her alone. So I cut the papers down to 8 1/4 by 11. I matted them on the 8 1/2 by 11 black, like I've done with all of these pages from this Cut Above kit. The picture sizes are just, I cut the pictures and then I matted them. I'm not, they're just, it just was, to the picture. It's not a standard 3x4 or 4x6 or whatnot. It's just, this is the picture. I wanted what was shown. I didn't cut this one down actually, I didn't cut this one down at all. I did cut the sides off of this one. I cut the sides off of this one, and I cut a little bit off of this one. But that's how I matted them. It's nothing special. These tags are from the kit. This is from the kit. The dream is from the kit. This border piece, this is all part of the same piece of paper. With the little hearts and stuff and the little bows popped from the kit. I added these little heart enamel dots. When I was taking off this photo mat, this kind of ripped down here, so I was able to cover it here. There's a little tiny piece there from that one when I took that off, but right down here they're left a little bit of a hole thingy, and I thought these flowers kind of coordinated with that, so it was a great way of covering up a little boo-boo. And I couldn't cover everything up, so I put a heart there. And then I just kind of balanced that heart out right over here. So very fun layout, very easy to do. I did salvage 8 of these. I actually salvaged all of them. I didn't use the other 4 because I had 2 pictures. So I thought 2 with, 2 with, 2 with, 2 without. Goodness. So I did repurpose these onto these pictures after I had done them. I just tossed the rest into my recycle bin because I had glue dots on the back of them, and I thought that I wasn't going to use them someplace else. Normally, with something like that, I would find like a sheet of, oh, I, it's got a special name, right? Like when you're using this and it comes, the stuff that comes out that you can attach stuff to that's adhesive, sticky stuff, and you can reuse them later. That's what I would normally do. I just didn't really feel like I would use them. So, like I said, it wasn't a big deal. I did use a few of them, and I liked them for these two pictures. I had put one set to start. I just kind of laid it on here, didn't care for it. This one, I didn't care for it. So I thought two and two, perfect, just a combined set. But that layout is pretty much done aside from journaling, and I've got to figure out what I'm going to write because there's not a lot of space. Let's see, there's the lines. Not a lot of space there. My handwriting's kind of big, and I want to make sure that I document that James had fallen, that, we had some special time with Nora. I just haven't figured out my words yet on that one. Okay, so the second one I'm going to share today is one from Kelly. And I actually, here is this one. I didn't do everything she did. I did a lot of what she did, but I didn't do everything. I didn't add these stickers and this little heart or that little piece. Or I didn't add those things. I didn't add this piece. I used magical someplace else. I do have that memories and I like it and I'll use it somewhere, but this wasn't where I was going to use it. So this was our trip to Whispering Canyon Cafe. So on the last day of our trip in Disney World, Jason, Miranda, and I had just us. The kids had left early that morning, and so we opted to have breakfast at Whispering Canyon, and then we hotel hopped, which I will do more layouts on. I don't have a lot of pictures. I really don't take that many pictures when I think about it. I've noticed from our second trip that we went back the next year, I took more pictures of the scenery. And so I'm not sure how I'm going to scrapbook all that. But this was a fun event. This was really, really fun. So this was my water. And if you look closely there, look at Jason's water. Actually, it says pop. It's so tiny. Okay. And then this is our wait staff person, Whitney. She was so friendly and so funny. And then here's Jason with a crown and Miranda with the crown of a coffee filter. And I have Miranda right here as well, just in front of her plate. And I just said they're known for ketchup runs, large portions in a skillet, loud wait staff, and family fun. And then my personal journaling for this is our visit to Whispering Canyon Cafe was a very fun and surprisingly good time. Whitney, our server, was a hoot. She was so kind to us and made the meal a fun event on our last day at Walt Disney World. Jason got a tiny glass for his soda, and I got a huge glass for my water. Was told if I completed it, I would get a fast pass. Honestly, it wouldn't have mattered because we weren't going to a park that day, but whatever. And I actually finished it. So I completed it and I got a fast pass to the local outhouse. Love it. Isn't that cool? That's my fast pass. I documented it. Miranda had such a great time. It was a wonderful experience. So glad we went. I have so much paper in here that the magnets are not sticking. So that's a hoot, right? So on this one, the black is 8.5 by 11 1/4. The white is 8 1/4 by 11. So I just kind of mimicked what I've been doing with these pages to this page. I just did white. I was going to splatter it, but I have not gotten my black splatter pen yet. Let's see here. I just got one set of splatter pens, and I chose to get the red and the pink. So I've got, or in the purples and stuff, I've got all of those. I don't have a black one. So I couldn't splatter it because I wanted to stick with more of a black on this. I felt black was the one. So it's all good. No worries. Maybe I'll splatter this little corner later, or maybe I won't. I don't know. Probably leaning towards won't. So these pieces I cut to 1 3/4. The black was from a die cut in Kelly's kit that she sent, and that is 2 inches. And then they were all different lengths. In fact, I think these were just for like templates, because they came with 4 of these, and then there was a bunch of different shapes and sizes of these. So I used 4 here and 4 here. I did trim them up at the top a little bit here and there, because I wanted it to kind of mimic going outward. And I'm really happy with this. So each of these are 2 inches wide with them flagged. And then I used one of the templates to flag each of these, and these are all 1 3/4, just so we're clear. There is 4-inch, 4x6 black on all of these. And then this red polka dot pattern paper is 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. And I did 2 of those. This is just a little strip, and I did not notate that. I believe it is 2 inches, but let's double check it. 1.5 by 4 for that one. So I'll try to remember to get that in there. And I cut out our little Mickey waffle. That was the last bit of stuff that was on our plates. The food there, honestly, the ambiance and our wait staff was so amazing. The food, not as great. We did go back when we went back the second time and we had dinner there. I definitely would not do dinner. If you're going to go there, go for breakfast. It's a lot better than the dinner, unless you like weird barbecue. It was a weird barbecue. Too much sauce, too much whatever. And our wait staff honestly wasn't as good the second time. Whitney was amazing. Again, here she is. If you see her at Disney, tell her that Diane from Scrap Edit Creations says she gave us a wonderful, wonderful experience. Okay, so the last one I'm going to share today of layouts, and then I'll talk a little bit for just a sec, is this one. And this one, I did not use one of the flip flaps. I'm saving those for another layout. I did Chip. Okay, so I love Chip and Dale. I think they are amazing. People give me crap about it all the time. They're like, oh, Chip and Dale, the strippers. No. I mean, they're fine and whatnot. I don't care, but Chip and Dale are amazing. I had a book growing up. It was Donald Duck with Chip and Dale in his backyard. He had a train, and they moved into his little houses that he had put up. Love that story. I've always loved Chip and Dale. So the guys so all of the family, everybody was going to go on, oh shoot, what was that ride? Hey Jace, what's that roller coaster over there by Splash Mountain that you guys like? Thunder Mountain? Okay. So they were all going over to Thunder Mountain. I do not do roller coasters. If I can help it, I don't like them. I don't like what it does to me. I am one of those people. So I was saying goodbye to them, and I was turning around to go into a shop that is over there by Splash Mountain, and I can't think of the name of it, but it was like Zippity Doo-Dah or something. It was some kind of thing like that. I turn around, and Chip is right there. He's just right there. And I was like, how some people get, well, okay. So it was kind of creepy because I was probably like in this whole character shock thing, like, oh my God, there's Chip. So I started snapping pictures. So I took this one. He's waving at other people. He sees me and gives me a high five. My daughter she saw it all happen, and she was trying to get her camera in time to get my high five, and she wasn't able to, which is fine. I got a picture of him coming towards me to give me a high five. Highlight of my day. Well, until I got into the store, and I wish I'd had pictures of this too, there were rocking chairs. I got to sit in an air-conditioned room in a rocking chair while they all got to stand in a hot line and go on a ride. It was awesome. So I wrote here, high five from Chip, love. I added some extra hearts here in the heart there and some dots here. Those are all from my stash. This was October 17th of 2019. Base page is 8.5 by 11 1/4 of black. Then this pattern paper from the kit I cut down to 8 1/4 by 11. Kind of left it as is. Actually, I flipped it. That's funny. It was supposed to be like that. And I put it like that. Well, no worries. I love it. I think this is my favorite layout, only because it's got Chip on it. Isn't he so cute? And look at his little hat, his little vest. I know. I need to get out more, don't I? Ah, I just love it. This little girl looks cute too. Looks like she's posing. I don't even know who she is, of course. I mean, there's just so many people there. But yeah, no, that was the highlight of that day. It was our last day right before I'm trying to think of where we had gone. Did we go to Epcot that morning? We went someplace in the morning, and we had a fast pass lined up for Pirates of the Caribbean, and they had canceled that. Something was going on with the ride, and so we'd already done Pirates of the Caribbean the night before, so we weren't too worried about it. But they gave us free fast passes for whatever we wanted, and they all wanted to do that roller coaster. I was perfectly fine to let them go do the roller coaster and go have, some quiet time myself. So I got to high five Chip. Okay. So, like I said, I only have this layout left, and it should be right around me, but I am not seeing it. This pile of stuff to do has gotten quite big in my life. And then I keep finding other things that I want to do too. So, yeah, I'm not seeing it right here. But I did decide today to make a purchase. We got our cash back from Costco. And Jay surprised me and said, "What do I want?" So my first thought was, oh, should I get an iPad for my kid? And then I realized she's not really using her iPads as much, even though we use them for talking and stuff for speech, but she's not really using them as much. So I thought, I'm not going to waste it on that. So then I started kind of thinking about things that I've been looking at lately that are a little more expensive. And one of them is a photo printer. And I know I talked about that a little bit ago. So I went on to Costco to find out if they had any. And they have what is it called? It's an Epson. And it's a lot more of a printer than I was anticipating getting. Let's put it that way. So they have an Epson EcoTank 8500 SE Super Tank photo printer. And so I was looking at it, and we actually went into Costco, because you got to go in when you earn over a certain amount. I don't remember what it is. But we went in and we walked around and we got some stuff because it's supposed to snow, and I needed some salad for the next couple of days in case, I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out, so, need it. And they had the Epson Echo Tank. I don't know what number it was, but it was a smaller one, and it was about half the price. And I was like, do I want to get this? Do I not? It only had the 4 colors. So it had cyan, yellow, magenta, and black. And whereas that's perfectly fine, the other one has gray. And it has like a photo black too. And so I was like, well, if I'm going to put the money out for this, I would rather have the bigger one. So we just kind of walked around. We did find my trash can. I've been wanting a new trash can for the kitchen, and we got that. And we got my salad, and I got some cucumbers. We got Miranda some cups, and just got a little bit of piddly stuff. Went up to the register, checked out, and got the cash. And I was like, okay, let's just go put this in the bank. So we put it in the bank. And the nice part about doing that is that now I put it on my Costco credit card, and I'll get the points. So we ordered my Epson EcoTank 8500 SE Super Tank photo printer, and it should be here next Friday. Hopefully it'll be fantastic. It looks like it's a pretty good printer. Prints on 8.5 by 11, which, plus or minus. I was, kind of thinking I just wanted the smaller one, but this one I can kind of control it more on my computer. I think I can print from my smartphone as well. I'll have to watch some videos, but it's got great reviews. I did a couple of review video watching online this morning before we actually purchased it, but I'm excited, and I hope it's a great printer. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing because he kind of surprised me. But those are nice surprises. And so, yeah, I've got a new printer coming my way and a new trash can in the kitchen. Yay! Okay, so tomorrow I will figure out what I'm going to do with this one because I don't really have a lot of ride pictures. So I don't know. Might have to take that one apart and do something else because I love this little flagged area. Maybe I'll just cover up everything except for the flag. I do have enough pictures I could probably do that. But yeah, that'll be the last layout of this stuff, and I just have the rest of them. But I have done some pretty good damage with this one. And I am determined also, I guess I should mention that, to do one of these shakers. I saw somebody online who used these shakers and they put, oh, I just got stars everywhere. So I put some of this glitter and sequins and little Mickey heads inside this pouch. And then I've got two of them because there was so much of the stars and still so much, and they're all over my desk. But I want to make a shaker out of these with a card or a piece of paper or something. So I'm going to be trying to do that within the next day or so as well. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come play today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of my videos. Leave a comment. I always appreciate those, and I try to get back as soon as possible on those. And have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.